Hey folks, so I have this SNES here, Super Famicom as some people know it, and basically it's a car boot sale find, really badly yellowed as you can see, so presumably it's one of the earlier ones as they were the worst for yellowing. But as you saw in my Game Boy video, I can sort the yellowing really quite well, so I'm happy I can do that. It's otherwise, this one so far, all I can tell is that it's dirty. It's got a little bit of something shaking about inside it. So I'm going to clean it, and then we're going to see what we've got to do. This little bit of broken plastic will need glued. This little bit of thing, I might use some filler on this and just, but it's not actually that bad. It's not actually that bad, and perhaps if I'm very lucky, the piece of plastic will have worked its way inside somehow, but I kind of doubt it given where it is, but there's something rattling about in there, so we shall see. You never know. It looks okay, pretty much, so we're just going to start cleaning and see what we end up with. Okay, so as you can see, I've stripped the SNES down to its components. This is all components I've cleaned and decided they're clean enough to be used on the console once it's all put back together. So they've come up very nicely, so all the screws, etc, and the little broken pieces of plastic which I'm about to glue back on. Let me just show you the rest of the console is here, having been cleaned thoroughly with the oxy and everything else a couple of times. Still got the yellowing, still got the marks, so we will be using the B-Blonde and oxy treatment. Be very careful if you're going to do that yourself. It's nasty stuff, but it does work. So yeah, this is looking much better already. But obviously, I mean, this unit is very yellowed. It's actually a lot more yellow than it comes up on camera. But there you go. Hey ho. We shall continue. Okay, so I've applied the B-Blonde and oxy stuff. Wrap these up. We'll put them on tin foil. 1 to protect the sink thing from any damage, and 2 so as it reflects the sun's rays back at it. Although we don't actually have any sun today, so this is going to be a more than one day job here. I've also hung these up on the wall suckle, the suckles that are attached to the windows, and they'll be getting they're getting the treatment as well. So this will be, hopefully it's sunny tomorrow and these things can just get blasted with the sun and so I can get it all reassembled. Okay, so the first part to have completed its procedure in terms of the B-Blonde oxy mix is this piece here. You'll remember I had the black marks on it, which are now no longer there, but there is these little whitening bits here which I'm slightly annoyed about, but that's just where the black marks were, so you can't have everything, but it's, I mean, depends what angle you look at it at, it's pretty good to be honest. Maybe a little bit of polish will maybe bring it up nicer, I don't know, I'll give that a wee try. But I'm pretty pleased with it so far. So this is the first part that's finished its process. It looks really clean. Well, it is really clean. So I'm very happy with it so far. The other stuff, haven't had any much difference as far as I can see yet. But obviously tomorrow I'll unwrap these and redo the procedure because the mixture tends to dry out. But I'll leave them overnight. Just the oxy stuff in it whitens as well. So we shall prevail, and I'll redo them tomorrow and just keep going. Okay, so we've done the first pass. The top has improved ever so slightly, but we haven't had a lot of sun here, so it's still really quite yellow. But the bottom, however, has benefited greatly from the mixture and looks fantastic, so I'm happy that it's finished with. These pieces here, the yellowing's not so bad in this anymore, but still got that black mark that I can't get off, so I'm still going to need more. That's going to need a further treatment. This needs further treatment, and this is improved again, but it still needs further treatment. So there we go. We have a couple of pieces finished. That piece and this piece, and all the stuff in the box, obviously. So it's just these 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces left. So in they go again with the mixture. Well, because I'm a muppet, I put this outside because we've got a little bit of sunshine, and I got distracted and forgot to secure it, and it fell into the slabs and the front is smashed. That's not going to glue back together and look nice, so I've had to order a replacement shell. I'm so annoyed, so annoyed. And the new shell I think is a grade B, so it's going to look pretty yellowed as well, so I'm going to have to... Oh dear, I'm so silly. But hey ho, this is all learning. Okay, we're going to do the first power test of the SNES, and right at that, my tumble dryer started up, which is really annoying. So we've got the replacement power supply here, and the LED's working on that, so we know that's getting power. This is the control switch for the power here, and what we're looking for is this wee LED to light up here. Hey, there we go. So the unit is getting power. That's awesome. Really happy with that. So, okay, I've got various other things to come, but we're pretty close to the testing and with a game stage, pretty much. Okay, so I have all my parts whitened as best as I can. You can still see the transition here on this one, but it's really not too bad, so I'm happy with it for just now. I can always come back to it. I've got a wee game here. Unfortunately I still don't have the RF, or rather RGB cable, so I can't actually test it today on the television, but this has just arrived, the replacement top cover. It should be a bottom cover there as well actually, which I don't need, so that'll be either up for sale or whatever, you know. I thought that was crap there for a second. Okay, so it's interestingly the bottom on this one looks yellowed and the top looks pretty much fine. We'll need a clean, but that's okay. Let's have a look. Let's check that everything's in order. Seems okay. As I say, a bit of cleaning required here, but I'm no stranger to need to cleaning these things, so... Oh, they've included the thing there as well. I've actually got a spare of them now, that now then. Right, okay, so we'll just get straight on ahead and clean this and then assemble it up. So I've reassembled the console with a new top cover because I smashed the first one. And you know, really I'm quite pleased with how it's looking. There's a little mark there. I would like it if I could get this just a little bit whiter. But aside from that, and on these marks here, but you know, that's only to be expected. But you know, aside from that, it feels great. It's very clean. Obviously, it feels a great wee console. The buttons are working properly. And, yeah, everything's all put back in there. I just need to sort of tighten it up now with the Nintendo screws, and then yeah, we're there. Need to test it. So I've got two controllers here from Oi Games, and they're pretty much perfect condition already. But I'm just taking them open and having a wee look inside, see how these things work, because I'm interested in that kind of thing anyway, just have a wee poke about, wee clean and everything. So really pleased with these so far, and we're going to be testing in the next wee segment of video. Hey guys, we got it fired up, and it would appear to be working. Hopefully I've put these controllers back together well. The rubber pads are quite difficult to locate properly, but okay, so okay, the right button isn't. Oh no. Okay, so this one needs taken apart again to get this D-pad lined up properly. Oh no, it's okay, it's working now. Needed warmed up a bit maybe. Wow, right, okay. Right, so I'm just going to play a little bit. Thanks very much for watching. Okay, so after realising I put the D-pad rubber on the wrong locating peg, you know, that's why it wasn't working properly. These controllers are now working perfect, so I'm just really happy.